Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Trending Thursday. My name is Glenn, the Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. As you can see, we are live in Tampa right now. As a matter of fact, we got some of the crew here. We got Jim Penna, Jerry D'Ambrosio. We've got Ray Clark.
Hey.
Yeah, you can hear them in the background live as we set up the room for you guys for tomorrow who are coming live. Guess what? If you still are on the fence, you know, we got a couple of 2-3 more seats left. Go to www.vectorvest.com/Tampa. Again, last minute if you want to make the trip if you're close by. If not, we've got a lot of people online. If you want to join there, it is free. The free streaming, go to www.vectorvest.com/stream. It's never too late to sign up there, and it is free. If you can hear me, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, and let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. I do have my Michigan shirt on. That's how I traveled on the plane today. I had a couple of Bama fans go, "Roll Tide." Well, the Tide got rolled by Michigan. All right, let's go see. I do have a delay. I don't have my typical chat up. That's real time, but I still see the chat. It will be a little delayed. So Michael is here, Tom, Charles, Greg, Joey. Joey's in the background. Say hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey.
He's here. Of course, he's not coming on camera, but if you come live, you actually get to see what Joey looks like, and I hope you're not disappointed. I just hope you're not disappointed, because I get disappointed each and every day. All right, so with that, again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here. And we're going to do the same thing that we do every other Thursday, except for we're doing it on the fly. Let me tell you something. I work for one of the best production teams in the world with the people that we have here. Once you get here live, you'll see the setup, the cameras, the whole 9 yards. But to be able to put this live on the fly the way that they have, I got a powerful team behind me. I got a powerful team. Joey, Bill says there's an echo. Is it because of the room?
Yeah.
All right, it's the room that we are in. It is acoustically bouncing off the walls, so that I can't do anything about, Bill. All right, Happy New Year to you, Akshaya. All right, Joey for president. Mark is here, by the way, Joey. Mark Norton is saying Joey for president 2024. All right, Joe. So Joe, you didn't highlight. You can't highlight Jack. You can't highlight Jack today. All right. Is Tampa being recorded? I have to miss at least 3 hours tomorrow. Yes, Tom. It will be recorded, especially if you sign up for it. It will be recorded to catch up on anything that you missed. All right. With that being said, here's the market. We got a little bit of a mixed market today. We've always been, well, not always, but for at least the last few weeks, we've been talking about the market was getting toppy because the MTI was at a level of where the market was overextended. Yesterday, finally, we got the 3 crossed below the 8 on the VectorVest composite. Today, look at where the wick of today's candle is, right back at the 3, but the 3 is still below the 8. So going into the new year, I think that probably we're going to be looking at a pullback in the market. I don't know how substantive, is that a good word? I don't know how big it is. I don't know how big it is. All right, but you know, this is healthy. This is not anything that's abnormal. This is healthy. Bobby says, you work for the best company in the world. Anybody for president except, I'm not going down that path. I'm telling you, though, if you're here live, give me a couple of old fashions and a cigar. We'll have some of those conversations. All right, we'll have some substantial. Thank you, Corey. I was trying to get the right word in. Amir says, hi, I am here. Good afternoon, Dr. Glenn. Hello, Amir. What's going on with QS? Oh, I'm glad you said that, Asa, because that's one of the stocks in my story today. As a matter of fact, that's going to be my first story today. Joey, how do I find my toolbar to get over to, on the left one? Oh, all right. So I don't want that side. That's what I want. My first story, I want to go find it. That wasn't my first story. There it is. QuantumScape. You want to know about QuantumScape? QuantumScape skyrockets after dazzling with Volkswagen battery tests. Remember, Ryan did a short or was talking about it yesterday. Why is all this stuff up here? This is not my normal stuff. So hopefully this will all work out. I got to click on continue reading. There we go. In a test confirmed by PowerCo, QuantumScape's solid-state cells significantly exceeded the requirements in its A-sample test and successfully completed more than 1,000 charging cycles. So you wanted to know what was going on? Yeah, thank you, Koo. We did make it safe. We did make it safe. Joseph says, I'd love to have a cigar with you. Well, I got about 6 cigars that I brought with us. And you really did do that. You really did. No, we're going to take care of that. I don't know how to take care of it on. I can't. What the flying. How about that? All right, y'all messing around with my stuff. All right, so Ryan did a short, I believe, on QuantumScape. This could be big news. This could be a big story. You really called the old-fashioned a girly drink? Really? Really? Oh, man. How many of you think the old-fashioned is a girly drink? Anyway, so this is going to be big. I think this is going to be big. So this is and the stock is up, what, 50% today? Look at that. So we're going to look to see if that's sustainable. We're going to take a look at that. But that's news-driven. We'll see if it's got the ability to keep moving up that way. Hold on. What's this? There we go. I wanted to see how many people we had in the room. All right. I see that. Thank you, Joey. Don't forget, if listen, we're doing this on the fly. If you like that we did this on the fly, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're brand new to the channel and you like this content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Y'all think that it's a girly drink? Really? You really? Akshaya said he had QS at 60. What's it trading at right now? $9? Woo-wee, this stock could have some move. So QuantumScape is one of the stocks in the list. Asa, good call on wanting to see what happened. It is one of my stories today. All right, it is one of my stories today. Look at the chart for QS today. Yeah, Corey, we're going to take a look at it. All right, another story in the news today. Alaska Airlines takes delivery of our first long-range Boeing 737-8. Again, I'm big on Boeing, not only because it's in the aerospace and defense industry, but they are starting to sell a lot of planes. This is another stock. I think it was one of my top 10 stocks for the year. I'm still thinking, if they keep getting the orders, they're gonna make a lot of money. Badger says, my wife drinks brandy, old-fashioned, sweet every Saturday night. That's a Wisconsin drink, not a girly drink. Way to go. At least he isn't drinking, Jazz. Why are you trying to put me down that path? I'm not talking about that other drink that went down that path. And Glenn, be rooting for Ohio State. Nope, my wife roots for Ohio State. It makes for a divided house, and for real. All right, next story. And how about this? So we know that Boyd and Tesla are fighting it out in China. Ryan did an excellent video last night about the new king on the hill. If you haven't watched that short, by all means, please. It wasn't the short. It was actually a video. He did that video last night. Go check out that video. And there could be a new king on the block. And to find out if that's the case between Tesla and Boyd, go check out that video. Now, Elon Musk is getting some competition on the other side with SpaceX. New challenger has Boeing, Lockheed, 2. Vulcan rocket reportedly set to take off next week. Man, so Elon is getting it from both angles. He's getting it from the Tesla side in the competition. He's now getting it from a combination of Boeing and Lockheed on the space side. Elon Musk done opened up a can of worms, and let's go see what he's going to do about all that stuff. He needs, my personal opinion, he needs to stop going after that pricing war with China. Just sell the cars. Your cars are going to sell. All right? It's, outside of China, it is the biggest. You are the leader, Mr. Musk, when it comes to EVs outside of China. Don't start, leave that business alone. That business is going to do what that business does. But you keep cutting the price on those cars. You're biting into the bottom line. I don't know how long your investors are going to stick with you if they're not making money. That's what it's all about when you invest in the stock market, right? It's not that you buy the stock, you buy the company. Warren Buffett has said that more than once. You buy the company. If the company is not advantageous to you making money, then how long are you going to stick? All right, how long are you going to stick with them? All right, another story. Joey has my vote as well, says Cigar. Really? Bobby says, I checked your top 10 and I don't see Boeing. Dan, I've got to say that Boeing has got to be an honorable mention in my top 10. You guys realize we track over 9,500 stocks? It was tough coming up with a list of 10. And then I gave you a bonus list of 5 speculative plays. So I still am big on Boeing. You've heard me say it more than once. It may not have made one of my top 10. And Bobby, thank you for checking. Thank you for checking. Did you really say Mad Dog 2020? Man, I haven't heard Mad Dog 2020 for a long time. Y'all remember Cisco? Anybody from up north remember Cisco? That stuff was like liquid crack. Y'all remember, anybody, type of 1 in the room if you remember Cisco. That was some bad stuff, boy. Woo-wee. All right, so we got Boeing and Lockheed Martin in my list today. Qualcomm, another Ryan story. Qualcomm announces new chip to power the Samsung and Google's competition to the Apple Vision Pro. These headsets, wow, a lot of y'all, what is the word I want to look for? A lot of you deviants out there was drinking that Cisco. That's right, I called you deviants. A lot of y'all deviants was drinking that Cisco. That stuff was so bad, so bad. Acer too, and David, all y'all bad people out there. Remember, we all made some silly decisions in our lives. Cisco was one of them. All right, Cisco was one of them. Amir says, you worked for them too, did you? Palantir up 2%. That was one of my speculative picks for the year. Palantir was one of my speculative picks for the year. All right, so the Vision Pro, the headsets, Apple's headsets are a lot more expensive than the Samsungs. But from what I've heard and I've seen the comparisons, a lot more people are on board with the Apple Vision Pro even being as expensive as they are. So, but Qualcomm announces a new chip to power the Samsungs and the Google's headset. I don't know if that's going to be a game changer or not. I don't know if it's going to be a game changer or not, but we'll keep our eyes on it. It is news driven right now. How about this? Another company comes out. What is this? Continue reading. I already got an account. This is what happens when you're not at home. All right, but Fortinet and CyberArk both made the cut as Bank of America's top security stocks for 2024, albeit for very different reasons. I want to read the rest of the story, but I can't. Sign in with Facebook, enter your email address. I'm on Clay's computer, so it's not mine. It's different. I do have a Seek and Alpha account, so sorry about that. I apologize. So these 2 stocks made my list because, you've got a big name promoting them or saying that it's a top stock. So we'll take a look. See you tomorrow in Tampa, says Florida Dream. We'll bug you about going short the NASDAQ side. That's okay. We can agree to disagree maybe, or I don't know. Actually, I am short. I got SQQQ. I picked up 2 contras a couple of days ago. I am in SQQQ and I'm in high beta. I'm in HIBS. So I've got 2 contras right now. There's 4 core holdings that I've got right now that I'm holding on to. So these contras are hedging my portfolio. All right. But with that being said, the 4 core holdings still have stops on them. So if they do hit my stop criteria, I'm still out. So FTNT and CyberArk are in my list today. What did I say about if interest rates get cut, what industry was going to be a big beneficiary? And that was going to be clean energy. I want you guys to keep your eyes on clean energy this year. First Solar signs a PPA for 167 megawatts of new solar wind power in India. So, when we look at clean energy, we still think that, and probably not only we just think about it, but solar and wind are still expensive in the realm of clean energy. All right, so with that being said, it still has a way to go. And I think everybody who knows me, what do you think my favorite source of clean energy is? All right. Today a tad. I know, Bill. I know, but this one doesn't show. This one doesn't show the move for it today, or does it? Continue reading. Covering up tonight doesn't show. Uranium. There you go. Nuclear is my favorite source of clean energy. It is uranium. It is nuclear energy. I think it's the cleanest source of clean energy that's out there. The only other side of it is the nuclear waste. And I'm still doing some research. I think I'm needing to do a video on the progress on being able to take care of the nuclear waste better than we have in the past. So I'm still doing my research on that. That'll be a video that'll be coming out soon. I think if we can get that under control, nuclear energy is going to be a win-win for everybody. I really think so. Hi, y'all. Hey, Glenn, RXRX is moving. I'm up 13%. Why do I like RXRX? Because I did a story a while ago on AI-driven drug companies or drug companies using AI for looking for good drugs, new drugs. So I do like RXRX. I know it's been a tough play. It has been a volatile play, but that is another stock that I've had on y'all's radar, all right? That I've had on y'all's radar. Man, if y'all believe Uncle Glenn, let's just talk about this real quick. How many of y'all feel that Uncle Glenn has helped you over last year? Just type a 1 in the room. How many of you feel that Uncle Glenn was able to help you guys in some of the stock picks last year? Type a 1 in the room, all right? Because for those people who are sitting on the fence who have not subscribed to the channel, I want you to look at those 1s that are coming up. That's the reason why we always say, folks, if you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and do it today. All right, and then if you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, you will be alerted to when a lot of these picks that we have come out. Yeah, I wish I stayed in RXRX. Asa, I don't think that it was a bad thing to get out of it. I mean, again, it is a speculative play, but when it goes up, it goes up. When it doesn't, it doesn't. But I think that it's a good enough play because AI is so prevalent in the market right now to definitely keep that stock on your radar. You have to. You really have to. All right. So we're going to look at First Solar. It signed a 15-year power purchase agreement with Indian Solar from Clean Tech Solar to build 150 megawatts of new solar and 16.8 megawatts of wind capacity in India's Tamil Nadu state. Hey, Furby, good to see you. U12 says 1.5. How? It's either 1 or not. How are you getting to 1.5? It's either we helped you or we ain't helped you. Sigh. Sigh. All right, Umberto says, hello, VV Nation. I'm glad you guys came on our live stream here in Tampa. All right, next story. Now, this is a medical stock, right? Liquidia stock jumps up after the company announces $100 million in new financings. Anytime you get a company that gets money, it gives them the opportunity to do more things, right? Shares of Liquidia jumped up 7.8% in early trading. Said it entered into agreements for an additional $100 million. That's a lot of money in capital between 2 transactions. It entered into the transactions with funds associated with Pension Square Capital and Healthcare Royalty. They got some money. With these financings, we are well positioned to achieve our corporate objectives in 2024. Now, that makes it, and we're going to take a look at that stock. We're going to see if the stock is fundamentally sound, and if this money really has the opportunity to push it to the higher levels, you know? And then the last story again was QuantumScape, which was the first story that we did. All right, let's go into the software now. Let's go into the software. Again, as you see, this is where the market is. This is why we've been telling you to be careful in the market. I'm looking at today's wick is right at the 3. Hold on. How do I get to the... Hey, Joey, how do I get to the other screen? The other screen that's not this one. This one is the live stream. I want to be able to... Oh, never mind. I can see that they can see. Never mind. All right. So I'm still telling you right now, the rebalancing of the portfolios, all kinds of other news was just a catalyst for the market to take a healthy reprieve. How deep this goes, we'll see. I'm not forecasting it. You know me, I don't like to forecast. I'm not forecasting that it's going to be a big pullback. I think it's a necessary but healthy pullback. Signing up for VectorVest was my best decision for 2023. Thank you for that, G Money. I appreciate that. Oh, that's right. Mark said he was going to be here for Trending Thursday, but not for... I'm missing that, Mark. You know, all of us are going to miss you. Mark is a fun guy to hang out with. That's for sure. He's definitely fun to hang out with. All right. Let's go to my viewers tab. Let's go to my watch list viewer. Let's go to Trending Thursday, and let's go take a look at the markets. Let's go see what's going on in the markets. Again, a mixed day in the market. There it is. Nothing's really rocking. The Dow is up 0.3. The composite is up about pushing 0.2. The NASDAQ is down 0.2. So who said about shorting the Qs? I'm with that right now. You know, if the market really starts to go down, the Qs are going to get smoked the hardest because that's where the chip stocks, that's where all the tech stocks are. And a lot of people have made a lot of money on the tech stocks. I think the biggest mover to the downside first will be the NASDAQ. You can see that all the other major indices are up with the exception of the NASDAQ. All right, but it's not down a lot. The Dow is up 0.3. The Spiders is pretty flat. The S&P 500 is pretty flat. And then, interesting, on a day like today, people are jumping into the lower dollar stocks. Why? Because they're freaking crazy. That's all I got to say about that. It's only up about 0.2%. All right, so that's all the major markets today. Let's get to the stocks that made the news. Let's go check them out. All right, so these were news-driven. Now let's use the power of the VectorVest software to help delineate whether these are stocks that can still move. Uh-oh, there we go. Quantum, huh? What? What are you doing? Joey's doing bad things in the background. Stop messing around. I'm doing a live stream, Joey. You better not pull this car over. I'm doing a live stream. Everybody in the room tell Joey to stop. Stop it, Joey. You better not turn the light. You can't. I got the equipment. You can't turn off Jack. No, I don't want to bet. No, I don't want to bet. All right, Joey's in the back now. You took Joey with you? Akshaya asked. Yes, I had to. All right, I had to, because he's really good at what he does. Don't tell him that I said that, though. Don't tell him that I said that. All right, so, and Boston, you don't count right now. How about that? I'm calling that right now. You don't count right now. All right, so with that being said, QuantumScape, big move on the battery with Volkswagen, up 50%, but news-driven, right? Fundamentally, not sound. All right, fundamentally not sound. It is a VST of 1.24. That's because RT is up as much as it is. Look at the earnings growth. All right, so the stuff, and he's not going to. So you can say, like I said, right now, Boston, you don't count. So it's got a negative earnings growth rate. So is the battery test enough to push this stock's price higher? Let's go take a look at a graph. So we know that it's news-driven. Let's go see if it's worth it. All right. Are you in Tampa already? Yes. This is live from Tampa. Live from Tampa. Welcome to Trending Thursday. Yep, that's what it is. All right. Where's my 3 month? That's 1 month. There's 3 months. So look at QuantumScape prior to the news. Now, interesting. Looking at this from a near perfect indicator, I had trigger way back here. Look at the 5 go above the 40, way back here. All right. Then we got trend. Look at, even with that, it pulled, and look at the life jacket that got sent out for it. Look at the move. All right, so by way of the near perfect indicator, it's okay to be in it. If you jump on board with this stock, I'm going to give you a hard line in the sand right there at about 712. That's going to be your line in the sand. Actually, I can give you another line in the sand. See this little swing high right here? That's another level of support sitting at 776. If you decide to take this, and you know something, I got a little wick at the top. Got a little wick at the top, but the body is huge. The body is huge. If you take this, put a tight stop, enough, somewhere in line in the sand of 760, 776. All right? Does QS in 5-year and watch? Linda, I don't know. QS, I think that QuantumScape might have, let's go see if I can put this on a longer time frame. What's that? That's 3 months. Oh, that's 6 months. Oh, that stock is all over the place. You know, Akshay, QS is the future of battery. I got to look at that picture. The picture tells me that it's extremely volatile. I bet you this was news-driven too. But look how hard it falls when the news falls off. I don't know. I'm telling you that this is a speculative play. And that's all I got to say about that. Akshay says, QS solid-state battery backed. Who cares? I don't care who that is backed by Bill Gates. You're looking, if it's Bill Gates and this is the last year, what does that tell you about Bill Gates? Just look at that. That ain't even my insight. Look at the freaking graph. Whether it's Bill Gates or the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds or the Clintons. Don't care who. That's the story. That's the story. And the story is telling me that be careful with the stock. Does it have some upside? It's got some short upside. Short upside. Short upside. Short upside. I don't care who it's backed by. I don't care who it's backed by. All right? So that was that. I wanted to see what the graph looked like on that specifically. Here's the medical stock that's got the funding, $100 million. This is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Only thing that's going for it is that it's in an uptrend, VST above 1. Also, negative earnings growth. Let's take a look at that real quick. You guys be like, yeah, because this, that, and the other thing, blah, 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 blah. And that's when you start losing money. Am I right or am I wrong? That's when you start losing. Because this one's got it and that one's got it, and ARK is getting into it. And man, forget all that stuff. Play the stock. The graph is telling you the story. The graph is telling you the story. Fitz says, what is LQDA burn rate? I don't know. I don't even have my soundboard. I can't even put crickets. All right. Why is Glenn screaming today? Am I screaming? Yes. Joey says I'm screaming. Fine. Y'all want a subdued Glenn? Here we go. So, as I look at LQDA, I can see that the stock has gone up today on the news. Let's go put a line in the sand on the stock. You want subdued Glenn? I'll give you subdued Glenn. Here's a good line in the sand sitting at a level of support of $11.22. If the stock pulls back to that level, that may be a good time to get out of the stock. Notice that we do have trigger and trend, so it does have some upside, and we'll take that. But I look at the move moving up right now, not a lot of volume associated. So with that being said, be careful with this. The money is there. I do like, though, unlike the other stock that we just watched, it does come from the bottom left to the top right. Speak up and your echo is not scratchy too. Subdued Glenn, it lasts 49 seconds. James says, stop it. You sound bad. Now he's a robot. Sigh. First you said I was yelling. Now I subdued myself. I can't please you guys today. Anyway, I like the story of the funding. It moved the stock to a new 3-month high. It's another one I'd be careful with. All right, just another one I can be careful with. It's a lot of static. Your sound is hard. What just changed? All right, you're saying that when I talked lower that it turned out bad? Turn down your mic, please. Oh, sorry. Joey, I might need you. I might need you. All right. With that being said, the other stocks are, slightly up or down. All I'm going to say is, the Boeing story, Boeing LMT interested in this play. All right, two companies together to go after SpaceX. Lockheed Martin is fundamentally sound. Boeing not as much, but Lockheed is. Both of them have positive earnings growths too. All right. Ryan says he likes that Michigan hoodie, Glenn. Thank you, Ryan. So I do like those two together. Let's go look at their graphs, though. I'm trying to see if they're going to be able to be real competition to SpaceX. Look at that. Lockheed Martin, sideways. But I've got both Trigger and Trent. I've got both Trigger and Trent. Oh, you got the mouse, too. All right. So I do like the Lockheed Martin. I like them both because they're in the aerospace and defense. I like them both. I think the combination of them could definitely really give SpaceX a run for the money. Now, what's going to be the telling sign is if the tests work out. If the tests work out. So they're going to start doing, the same thing that happened with SpaceX. They had some good times and they had some bad times. That's going to be the same thing that's going to happen with this combination of Lockheed and Boeing. So we'll see. All right. Akshay said, I'm not listening. What are you saying? Clay just came over to mess with it. Did he eat the mic? Your voice is full of static. Tell Joey to fix it. Glenn sounds like Vader. Holy smokes. I don't know. Clay just looked at it. Hopefully it sounds better. I don't know. Everybody said I was yelling. It says, yep, static now. Sound is terrible. All right, so I don't know what changed. I don't know if it's the camera. Glenn sounds so something happened. Okay, so I got somebody else here. Just joined. Your voice is reverberating. Okay. All right, we're working on it. Shh, we're working on it. All right. Now, check 1 2. Check 1 2. Does that sound better? Better get this fixed before tomorrow. No, Greg. This is just for this setup right here. It says better. All right, it says better. Glenn, if you are at McDonald's, take my order for a big. I'm not at McDonald's. What makes you? Everybody says it sounds better. All right, so thank you, Clay. Clay just did something. All right. So I do like the combination of Lockheed and Boeing together to go after SpaceX. We got to see how their tests work. All right, we got to see how their tests work. Maybe go back to yelling to fix the static. No, y'all want me to stop yelling. Ask if we would like fries with. I'm not at McDonald's. Who says I'm at McDonald's? I'm not at McDonald's. Hey, give me some nuggets. And Joey's in the background saying, give me some nuggets, whatever. We did eat Chick-fil-A today. We came all the way to Tampa just to have Chick-fil-A. All right? You know he's at Golden Corral, not McDonald's. Who put that? Joey. That was a Joey thing. Yeah, you did. All right. Anyway, and I'm not at Golden Corral either. And there's the Boeing. The Boeing, man, they keep getting orders and orders and orders. I think this pullback is healthy, part of the market pullback. But we've got trigger and trend. Yell, you eats too much, Joey. What? You know he eats too. Whatever. I'm taking that off. Hold on. There we go. I took that off. All right. Lots better food in Tampa. Yeah, I know it is a lot, but we had Chick-fil-A. All right. So those are my stories. I do like the combination of Boeing, Lockheed. I'm not too big on the QuantumScape and the LQDA. Let that play out. I'm not going to tell you not to keep your eyes on them, but let that play out. Both of them are negative earnings growth. All right. Let's talk about. I got some near perfect indicator stocks for you. I got some near perfect indicator stocks. All of them are moving up today. All of these meet the criteria of the MPA crossing over the last 3 days. All right. Let's go put this up real quick. Let's change the graph layouts to the MPI. And let's go to, is that Marty? That is Marty. Hi, Marty. Okay, I'm doing a live stream right now. I'm going to come over there. All right, that's all right. I love it when a VV Nation person shows up already. So Marty is here. Marty is here. All right, man. It may have met the three. It may have met the criteria for the MPI, but woo, that's all over the place. Previously I buying shares and watching it, says Neil. Glenn's famous last words. Those are my stories, and I'm sticking to it. They are my stories. Those are all my stories. They're not your stories. All right, next one is on the list. These are me giving you fish. HIG, right there. Wow, look at what I just got, folks. Look at this. Thank you, Marty. Look at this. I got me a Michigan hat. Oh, man, thank you so much, Marty. I'm going to wear it for the rest of the stream. That was live. That was a live gift. That was a live gift right on Trending Thursday. That's pretty cool. I got me a Michigan hat. All right, this is a good little pick right here. Look at this. HIG had a trend for a long time. Look at that. Came out. Keep this on your watch list, folks. All right, keep this on. That's illegal. What's illegal? Did I got a hat? What's illegal? Anyway, I like this pick, and the MPI found it for us. Let's go to the next one. Woo, this was a little choppy too. It is going from the bottom left to the top right, but a little choppy. I did get trigger, and I got trend. Keep your eyes on it. Next one I got is NVGS, Navigator Holdings, Transportation Ship. I got trend, I got trigger. A lot of selling pressure on this one. Just keep your eyes on that one. And the last one, wow. A lot of these MPIs that just came up, a lot of stocks that are kind of volatile. A lot of selling pressure here. I probably wouldn't pull the trigger on that one. All right, so at least there was one fish in there. Let's go to the Midas Touch. I got 5 stocks here for some cherry picks. Let's go graph them all. Let's go put these on a 3-month. There's the 3-month, and let's change the layout to Midas Touch. Let's go find Midas Touch. There we go. Midas Touch. All right. Ooh, interesting. Watch this one. The 40-day moving average of RT in regards to the Midas Touch is way up here. This could be getting tired. All right, just watch that. But I do VIRC. It's moving up, new 3-month high. Keep it on your list. Luxury, man, this company just keeps coming up and up and up. LUXH, Lux Urban Hotels. Nice move on RT. Pulling back though. All right, again, part of, when the market's direction affects about 80% of the stocks. This just could be pulling back. But bottom left, I'm not going to really call it bottom left, top right. A lot of volatility, but most recently looking at the upturn on it. The next stock in here, wow, I like this one. FTAI, I love that. I pulled back a little bit, found a level of support. Pulled back a little bit, found a level of support. Let's go see if that holds. Nice move today. On a mixed day, nice move today. A few days off of the 3-month high. Next one, this was a stock that Ryan came up with in one of his stories. It met the criteria for the Midas Touch. Fell for 3 days, created a level of support at about 995. Moving up. All right, that could be a good fish. And last but not least, Ryanair. Ryan, you never told me you had your own airline. Ryanair, big fall, gap down. I need to see a couple of things. It did create a level of support, but if this stock starts to move up, I need to see it move above the level of the gap. I got 2 gaps, actually. All right, this stock's got some room. It needs to make some moves. All right, it might have met the criteria for the Midas Touch, but it's got some work to do. It definitely has some work to do. I'm still younger than Glenn, says Linda. I don't know. You just gave away your age. What did you say, Linda? You said something about, I'm not getting into that. I'm still like, who used to wear a hat like this? Anybody? Huh? No, LL Cool J is hard as that. Now, who used to wear a hat with this on it? Who used to wear a hat with that on it? Anybody? Not Gilligan. Nash, no, not Gilligan. Hold on, with the price tag on it. What? Idiots? That's not nice, Paul. And not LL Cool J. I can't believe that. No, there we go. Jack was the first one. Mini Pearl. Howdy. That's, you old if you know that. If you know that it was Mini Pearl, you're old. That's all I got to put out there. If you know that it was Mini Pearl, you're old. All right. So those are some fish to keep your eyes on. What am I going to do now? I'm not going to do portfolios. I got to reset new portfolios for this year, so we're not going to do that. I do want to look at Contras. Let's see what they're doing on a mixed day like today. We'll see what Contras are moving. Let's go see what Contras are moving. Stocks, techs, all the tech Contras are moving. All the tech Contras are moving. Again, I think that as the market starts to find some footing, to start to turn around, it's going to be the tech stocks that are going to move first. And guess what? The Contras are showing me that. I am in SQQQ. And maybe SOXS is another good place to be. That's on the semiconductors. But those are the Contras that are moving. All right, those are the Contras that are moving. All right, let's go see. Is this empty? Give me 10 stocks. Taking 10 stocks. All right, taking 10 stocks. On your mark, get set. Go. Okay. Taking 10 stocks. Decker. 1. Musa. 2. SYY. 3. METC. 4. Oracle. 5. Palantir. 6. Apple. 7. RXRX. 8, DJT, 9, Zim, 10. All right, there's our stocks for today. Let's go see what we got. Why do y'all always give me good stocks? Why don't y'all give me some of your bad stocks so that I can yell at you for having those bad stocks? Because you don't want me to yell at you for having those bad stocks. But big movers today. Let's go. Some of these are moving. You gave me some of these stocks that are moving. All right. 3 of them are up double digits. RXRX, nice move on that. I know I like the play, but it's a tough play. All right, it's a speculative play. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Negative earnings. But I want to see what is the news on this. Where's that going to pop up? Let's go see what the news on RXRX was. Nice move up to 17%. Recursion adds new chemical entity targeting fibrotic diseases to late discovery pipeline. Let's go take a look at that graph. Put this on a 3-month graph. Let's go put this on the MPI. All right, if you're playing it, longer term play, I'm going to give you a line in the sand at 925. This is too close to price though, right there at 1115. It's too close. But that's a good level of resistance that it broke through. I would keep my eye on it. Let's go look at all of the stocks though now. Let's go look at them all real quick. Right click, view the stock graph. 3-month graph, MPI layout. Wow, Zim is on the move. Look at that. We got trigger back here, and I got to take this off. We got trigger back here. Oops. We got trigger. We got trend. I like the move right now, and a new 3-month high. I can't say no to that pick. Except for, again, I'm not looking at relative value and relative safety. Let me move this real quick. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. What's Zim? Fundamentally not sound. It's just in a big uptrend. Negative earnings growth. But if I'm looking at price action, I wouldn't be adverse to taking a little piece of that. It's not fundamentally sound. It's got some momentum behind it. It is a momentum play, but watch that this could be parabolic. All right. METC, energy coal. Man, you know what's going on with oil. With the supply issue, coal could be on the move right now too. Big up candle today. Very little wick at the top, which means it's trading near session highs. We got trigger. We've had trend. We've had trend, but we got trigger. That may not be a bad play either. Just keep your eyes on it. Musa, sideways move. Musa, sideways move. I do like that it created a level of a gap right here. It may come back to test that level of 364.17. Look at the trend, though. The trend dissipated, and skirted like a little rock off the water. I got no trigger, though. Stock's moving sideways. Oil is going up, and I think it's more of a supply issue. You don't push bad stocks. I don't push bad stocks. Sometimes y'all are supposed to be pushing the bad stocks. I'm supposed to help you get out of those bad stocks. But Musa is just moving sideways. I got no trigger. Trend is there. I'm interested to watch oil. I'm very interested to watch oil because it may rise because of the supply issue, but going into an election, the administration is going to want to keep oil down and keep gas prices down. That whole oil thing is walking a tightrope. ZM trouble in the Red Sea shipping. But it's moving today. I don't know what's really rocking and rolling with it today. Palantir, one of my speculative plays, as you can see, not fundamentally sound, and it's very volatile. If you're not into volatile plays, stay away from Palantir. But I think with all of the contracts that they've gotten, there's a lot of money to be coming to fruition event. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. And when it does, woo-wee, the tide is high and I'm moving on. Palantir wants to be my number one. I'm still doing a live stream right now. I'm still doing it. I'm almost done though. Shut up, Joey. Whatever.
You didn't say anything. What happened? You feel guilty? You didn't say nothing yet.
No, Joey did, not him. He didn't say anything. Oh. All right, so SYY. Everybody's got to eat, right? Retail food. 1 day off of the 3-month high. Still going bottom left, top right. Everybody's got to eat. Everybody got to eat. I think this could be a good solid. Let's go to a 1-year graph. Very interesting. Let's go to one. Ew. I guess nobody wanted to eat here. But it is. It does have a good solid up. Let's go back to a 6-month. Let's go to a 3-month. Everybody's got to eat. I'd watch this. Who gave me Oracle? Who gave me Oracle? And why? Who wants this? I don't want this. All right, I got a level of a swing high right here, as Jerry D'Ambrosio likes. He likes all those swing stuffs and blah, 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 blah. There's a swing high right there. Before I do anything with Oracle, before I do anything with Oracle, it's got to get above this level of 168.87. Other than that, I ain't talking to you about it. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this stock right here. All right, because I just sold this, says Roger. SYY, new contract with Golden Corral. Sigh. You asked for a bad stock. Well, Forrest, I got me one. Oracle's not it. Oracle's not a good stock. That's not a good stock. I got nothing good to say about it. You know, it started fading this gap, found another level of a short-term high. No, I'm not feeling that. DJT, transportation. I'm not feeling that right now. It's definitely coming off the highs. It went down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row. Little rebounding today, not much. And watch, even on the MPI, trigger's about to go away. About to go bye-bye. I don't know if oil is over, Neil. Again, I'm kind of torn on oil. I really am, because I've been saying for the longest time that oil should have been moving up. It should have been, but it wasn't. I've said on more than one occasion that I think it's manipulated. I can't prove that in VectorVest. I just go through all of the research that I do. I just think that it's manipulated. So I'm just in line with it's manipulated. The current supply issue should again drive oil higher. It should. We'll see. So it's hard for me to prognosticate about oil because so many other parts that I've got no control over, and other people don't have control over as well. All right, that's what I'm looking at. You just like to growl at us. I do, James, because I love you guys. I love you guys to death. So yes, I do want to growl. I do want to growl at you. Are you throwing stuff at me?
Shoot the basket.
I got people throwing stuff. See this? Jerry just threw this at me. That's all right. Wait till this is over. I'm going to take them into the courtyard and work them over. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. All right. What are the stocks I got in here? Decker Outdoors was one of the best stocks in the database for a while. 75 million more people on the planet from a year ago to support. Ooh, that's a lot of people. So weak, Glenn, yes, it's corruption. I think it's corruption. Get him with a squirt bottle, Jerry. No, he's not listening to you. All right. I just threw that at Josh. Nice, nice. Hit him in the leg. Way to go. I got these guns. Got these guns and just gunned it over to him. All right, so in regards to Decker, it's pulled back. I got a level of resistance sitting at about 685. Let's see if we can get above that before. And again, with the market pulling back right now, even some of the best stocks in the database may have a hard time going up. All right, and my last stock on the list, Apple. As much as I love Apple, it ain't the right time to be in Apple. I said it. It's not the right time to be in Apple. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I had the Apple ETF. I recently closed out on it. It hit my stop. Yeah, that's all I got. Apple is just not any short you like. You know something? I haven't looked at any specific shorts. You know why? Because outside of the primary wave going down, let's go to outside of the primary wave going down, the DEW is up. But you know, if you're looking, anybody out there looking for shorts, type of one. Anybody in there, anybody out there looking for shorts? Hey, by the way, Jerry, oh, he left. All right, somebody was saying hi to Jerry. Anybody else want to look for a short or two? If you want to, I'm going to hook you up. Anybody want to look for a short or two? Searches, short. One of my best shorts. I do like Ballistic New Highs short. I do like Ballistic. These are stocks that people are getting out of. Because they've run. Decker might be on this list. Decker Outdoors may be on this list. Holy smokes. And it is not. Let's go auto fit all of these. A lot of these are going up today. I don't want to do that. Let's go Crash Landers. Let's go Crash Landers. See if I can find you a couple of shorts. Dang, look at that. Let's go with Doug's Downers. I'm trying to find you. You know today is a mixed day, right? Today is a mixed day. Could play havoc on trying to find stocks to sell short. Here's one, CLDX. See if I can, let's go see if that's worth it for you to short. 3-month graph. Oh yeah, I like that as a short. CLDX. There's one. CLDX. I like that. I like that stock. But you know something? I don't know if you're going to be able to short it. $7.41. Let's go. A lot of these shorts should have great. Oh, Gravity is another good one. Gravity is another good one. Let's go see. Ooh. Let's go see which ones of these I like. That's down. That's down. That's down. 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 Come on. What the flying flip? Don't put up no wrap it up music. No, it better not. I'm doing a live stream. You better not get the hook out. I like this one too, $14. TENX falling. There's another one for you. Why would you short when you can buy a put? You can do that, and premiums are low right now. I'd be a buyer of an option rather than a seller of an option right now. I'd end this split, but TENX, that's a drug company. See if I can get you a couple of more. No, not that one. It's coming up off a low. I wouldn't take that one. I do like the move on this one. You see, oh, that's on oil. I wouldn't short it though. You would. I would go not with this one to short it. What else? The UVIX and UCO. All right, at least we found a couple. All right, I gotta go. Joey's trying to get me to be done. I gotta go. If you liked what you saw today, hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. This is what we do. Huh?
You know how to stop it?
I don't know how to stop. I click on the stop streaming.
Yeah, on this one, yeah, right here.
Right here? All right.
Yeah, go ahead and click it.
I'm not going to click it right now, you
Click it.
jerk. That was a jerky
Click
thing
it.
to do.
Push it.
No, that's not. Stop. Stop touching stuff. You better not touch my hat either. All right, y'all, I got to go. If you're going to be here live tomorrow, look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing you. If you're going to be on the live stream, look forward to seeing you as well. Thank you guys for joining us for our live here in Tampa itself. Live here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do it all. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii and praying for all the peeps in Israel. Adabo, bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until next time, folks, see ya.